Yenara asasini, eabodini mayen, mojana nanum shebunyani to mayen. Itumini mususu, seyebeyen biatosu, injajasu kutukani nyakasabi kuminya, ediyemre mutamayen sasu mota atumse, omanu sebeyeyo, Seriyo, eya seta ose, omafo branetre, omanu sebeyeyo, omanu seriyo, eya seta ose, omafo branetre.
Sampayetia Obayansa fusu wo bunibia wanka na asam Tema futu sam kakre wa asupeme Yo kofi Oman ya woman Omani ya memana Genyi bebi ako Docha zaza ya warenyi Wonsom wanyinyi pa Kasa jipa wofyo ye Gamo yembera ye, ebe ya nena. Omaya umano, omaya mamana. Adi waye no ya, nyamicha da, nyamana renya. Wonso wanyinyi pa, sawa ya wanabe. Gamo yembera ye, ebe ya nena. Wonso wanyinyi pa. Sazipa ofioyo, kamo yembiraye, abeya efiyana, amabeya efiyana, amabeyo, asite beya efiyana, oh, amabeya efiyana, yana, kamo yembiraye, abeya, abrayu arabo. Yamishira, Amani Paya, the Foa, and Yanum. Kafanya Misroya, Jumana, Yami Besrayan, Obraya, Boya, Amoya Muraye, Abeya, Efianara, Amabaya, Efianara, Ejanula, Asita, Efianara,
going, heaven knows where we are going, but we know we will get there. We are going, heaven knows where we are going, but we know we will get there. We are going, heaven knows where we are going, but we know we will get there. Boom, boom, ti-boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, ti-boom, boom, boom. We will get there. Heaven knows how we will get there. We know we will get there. We are going, heaven knows where we are going, but we know we will get there. Boom, boom, ti-boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, ti-boom, boom, boom. It will be hard, we know, that the road will be muddy and rough, but we will get there. Heaven knows how we will get there. We know we will get there. Boom, boom, ti-boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, ti-boom, boom, boom. It will be hard, we know, that the road will be muddy and rough, but we will get there. Heaven knows how we will get there. We know, we know, we will. We will get there. Heaven knows how we will get there, but we know we will.
Hello, good evening, and welcome to today's show. Today is Wednesday. Welcome to our program here on NSG News with your man, Kofi Asante Mensah. It's Pulse of the Week, and this is the midweek edition, and we are happy you've joined us. This evening, we begin with our African proverb for today, and it says, if there is no enemy within, the enemy outside can do us no harm. I repeat, if there is no enemy within, the enemy outside can do us no harm. A pleasure to have you. Thank you very much. Today, we are doing an editorial edition of the show, and we have captioned it, Resetting Ghana's and Discipline and Impunity. Welcome to the show. Just after this, brother, I'll be letting you in on what has been happening from Monday to today, Wednesday. My name is Kofi Asante Mensah, and this is Pulse of the Week, the midweek edition. I'll be right back. Always a pleasure to have you. Thank you very much. One more time. Our social media handles, NSG. Please go ahead and like our page and share it with the rest of the world. And there you have it on screen right now. Please, that's our social media IDs over there. Go ahead, like our pages and share a few comments over there, and we'll be happy you did. Because we'll be reading them right here on NSG News. And this is Pulse of the Week. We'll begin with some few headlines and letting you in on some major developments in our country, Ghana. And don't forget, we are coming to you from the Republic of Ghana's capital, Accra. And we're here in Amahia in the Adenta municipality. We begin this evening on some major headlines. Be frank, independent, and evidence driven, and this is from President John Dramani Mahama. Words from President John Dramani Mahama charging the economic group as he inaugurates the Presidential Advisory Group on the Economy called the PAGA. PAGE. He has done the inauguration today, and his charge to them is he wants them to be very frank and independent, and also economic or evidence driven. This afternoon, AG, the Attorney General, has been ordered to disclose Ghana and U.S. deportation agreement to Democracy Hub. This major development from the Supreme Court of the Republic of Ghana ordering the Attorney General's Department to disclose the Ghana and the United States of America deportation agreement to Democracy Hub. And I understand it is going to be a private inspection by the Democracy Hub. This afternoon as well, the minority is demanding the immediate release of Kofi Owusu Nkansah over an acceptable detention. We understand he has been detained by the NIB, the National Investigative Bureau, formerly known as the National Bureau, or BNI. All right, BNI. They have detained him because of some false publication. And we understand also that he was invited from Kumasi to Accra to be here on on Monday. He couldn't, so he decided to come today, and he has been detained. Tomorrow, they are heading for court. And that request was made by President John Dramani Mahama to his Executive Secretary, Callistus Mahama, to write to that gentleman with respect to some NSS or some scholarship payment of some scholarship in this republic. It has to do with foreign scholarship, I must say. Foreign scholarship. People paying money to get scholarship to go to school abroad. And that is the issue happening this very week. This afternoon, President John Dramani Mahama has also been petitioned to sack the Cocoa Board CEO, Dr. Randy Abe. So that petition is lying on the table of President John Dramani Mahama. And we know that this afternoon there is an emergency executive meeting by the president, called by the President of the Republic, and they are meeting, a crunch meeting as we speak right now. President John Dramani Mahama is in that crunch meeting trying to find ways to pay the arrears of cocoa farmers in our country. And there is a petition for John Dramani Mahama to sack Dr. Randy Abe. That is what is happening. And he has to. He is the CEO for the Cocoa Board, for Cocoa Board. He is the CEO for Cocoa Board, Dr. Randy Abbey. He has been petitioned to be sacked. Randy Abbey to be sacked. Well, let's see how that petition goes. And our final bit for this afternoon, I will not sleep. Bawumia is pledging some tireless work for the new patriotic party to return to power by 2028. So the newly elected flag bearer of the new patriotic party on the 31st of January, he was voted overwhelmingly to retain his flag bearership nod, and he got that nod in a fierce competition between 5 or 4 other contenders, including him, will be 5. And they went into that competition, and he won that very race. And he is pledging that he will never sleep until he wins power by 2028 for the new patriotic party. Now, when I return from this breather, I'll be letting you in on our big editorial. I have 3 good subjects I want to touch base with this afternoon, and we are looking at resetting Ghana's indiscipline and impunity. We are taking a good look at our road safety. We'll look also at our election, the bribery, what happened this very week. It even started on Saturday when the Ayawaso East NDC primaries went on. You know already, but I have some twists and turns to it for you by way of editorial. I'll also talk about Joy News's Tax for Galamsey. Tax for Galamsey is a documentary aired by our colleagues in this fraternity, Joy News, and they have already petitioned the local government minister and given him a copy of the documentary, and they are more or less having a national dialogue on illegal mining. And I talk about it with pride because it is the media that started the fight against illegal mining when President Kufuor was in power around 2018, thereabout. Fiercely, we started that battle, and we have even formed a coalition, media coalition against illegal mining headed by Ken Ashigbe. He leads that coalition. So media, we are coming together to fight for this very land, because the land degradation by way of illegal mining is too much. So I'm going for a quick breather, and I'll let you in on my editorial for today. I've specially prepared it over here, and I'm going to go through for you very much. And I have a lot of you duly listen to some patriotic songs over there, because we'll be doing editorial relating to how we must be patriotic to save this country from bribery and the snares of the politicians, and how they are degrading our land. We have to save our land. Cocoa is a subject for discussion for Friday. But today, we do resetting of Ghana's indiscipline and impunity, our roads, our land, and also our politicians on the hot seat. Please join me after this breakdown. Hi there. What number is this? 3, right? All right. It's time for NSG News. Welcome. My name is Kofi Asante Mensah, and here at NSG News, you'll get serious documentary to watch, news, reviews, views, and what have you, because we have Pulse of the Week and also exclusive on the hot seat. On NSG News, we say news with integrity. Always a pleasure to have you. Thank you very much. My name is Kofi Asante Mensah, and this is NSG News. And this is Pulse of the Week today. And we are heading into that beautiful production right now with respect to our editorial. But first, please share our link for us. Please go ahead, share our link. And that is our many social media platforms. Go ahead and like our page and also share the link for us. Thank you very much. Now we can begin. The title of my first portion of this editorial, I've captioned it. The major one is editorial on resetting Ghana's, I must say, editorial on resetting Ghana's indiscipline and impunity. But I have a subject title or a mini title for each of them. And I want to begin with our road safety editorial this today. The title is Ghana's Road Indiscipline, the Aboboya and Okada menace, and that's what we are taking a good look at. You know, sound of horns, scorching and tightening brakes, and the cries of near miss accidents have become the daily soundtrack on many Ghanaian roads. From our highways to inner city streets, our troubling reality confronts us. Road indiscipline is steadily becoming a national emergency. And I'll show you the figures. At the center of this growing chaos are two major actors. Aboboya, locally made tricycles. Okada, commercial motorcycles. Let's be clear. This is not an attack on livelihood or enterprises. Thousands of young Ghanaians depend on Aboboya and Okada for daily survival. In a country battling unemployment, these modes of transport have filled gaps in last mile mobility and income generation. However, what began as a solution has, through indiscipline and weak enforcement, evolved into a serious public safety threat. And that's why we're here with this editorial this afternoon. Every day, Aboboya riders overload goods for beyond safe limits, operate without lights at night, ignore traffic signs, and compete recklessly with articulated trucks and buses on major roads. Their unstable structure, coupled with poor and roadworthiness, makes even mirror or minor mistakes fatal. One wrong turn, one sudden break, and lives are lost. The Okada situation is even more alarming. Despite clear laws restricting their commercial use, Okada riders wave through traffic at breakneck speed, joined red lights, ride against traffics, mount pavements, and carry 2, sometimes 3 passengers without helmets. For many of them, traffic regulations are treated as suggestions, not laws. The result: rising accidents, avoidable deaths, and overwhelmed emergency wards. The deeper issue, however, is not just the riders. This is a failure of enforcement, policy consistency, and civic responsibility. When laws exist but are selectively applied, and discipline thrives. When offenders are warned today and ignored tomorrow, lawlessness becomes normal. When political considerations weakens road safety decisions, human lives pay the price. We must ask ourselves difficult questions. Why are unregistered Aboboya and Okada allowed to operate openly? Why? Why do riders without licenses continue to ferry passengers? Why? Why are helmets optional in practice when they are mandatory by law? Why? And why do we act shocked when predictable tragedies? Okay, why do we act shocked? Ghana cannot develop on roads ruled by chaos. A nation that cannot discipline its traffic cannot protect its people. And don't forget, we are talking about public safety. The way forward demands a multi-pronged approach. First, strict and sustained enforcement of road safety laws. Strict and sustained enforcement on road safety laws. Without fear or favor. You know, we were in this country. Let me just come in a little bit. We're in this country when CTTV and CTFM started the road safety campaign. We got some ministers and MPs who were trapped in the indiscipline on roads. And eventually, that media organization was asked to stop that act. But I am happy to say the Abraham Amaliba-led National Road Safety Commission, or authority, I think it's now authority, have requested the media to help him in this necessary, very, very necessary campaign against road safety offenders. Let me continue. Not periodic crackdowns. It should be daily, but consistent daily policing. And that is my first suggestion. Second, clear policy direction on Okada and Aboboya operations. We've had one on Aboboya, and I'll get there. On Okada, but not Aboboya, and I'll get there. Including licensing, route restrictions, training, and road worthiness standards. Third, public education, especially targeting young riders on road safety, consequences of indiscipline, and respect for human life. And finally, economic alternatives, because enforcement without opportunity only breeds resistance. This is a collective responsibility. Riders must choose discipline over speed. Passengers must refuse unsafe rides. Law enforcement must enforce the law. And policymakers must place lives above politics. The roads of Ghana must not continue to be killing fields. Order on our roads is not optional. It is a matter of life and death. This editorial serves as a warning and a call to action. If we fail to act now, the next siren you hear may be too late for someone who simply wanted to get home alive. Now, with the help of my producers, I want to show you some numbers. This is the latest available statistics on motorbike and tricycle, and I'm talking about Aboboya and Okada. Aboboya and Okada. I don't know why they called it Aboboya. Aboboya and Okada. Why do they call it Okada? The motorbike and the tricycle. This is based on the 2025 provisional data from the National Road Safety Authority, NRSA. And let me share with you this data. Motorbike and tricycle crashes involvement 2025. Vehicle involvement in crashes. Out of 24,938 vehicles involved in crashes throughout 2025. 6,548 were motorbikes, accounting for about 26% of all vehicles in crashes. So Okada nkwa 26%. Family, Okada alone 26%. 6,548. Within the cycle category, motorbikes, Okada, plus tricycle, Aboboya, plus bicycle, Yetri, bike. When we put all of them together, that's somewhere 72%. So the two-wheel and the tricycle, 125, the tricycle 25%, two-wheel, that's motorbike and tricycle, 72%. And look at December casualties. If you put it on it again, look at December casualties. 1,423 reported crashes just in December. Persons injured, 1,541 killed just in December, 276. You see, let's get to this report. Is the first, or let me say the 11 months. That is why December is exceptional. So from January to November, and December is quite exceptional. So this report I'm about reading does not include the ones I've just told you right now, which is in respect to the December one. This very December one I shared with you is separate. This is 11 months. Please listen. And Kofi will be showing you the details on your screen right now. Motorcycle fatalities. First 11 months of 2025. In data compiled across 11 months of 2025, motorbikes or motorcycles alone accounted for at least 1,239 road deaths. Deaths. Not crashes, deaths. Motorbike and 1,239 deaths. By far, the highest among vehicle types in that period. So even vehicles, the motorbike deaths, this very deaths is the highest even among vehicles. And that's why we are here. This highlights how motorbikes are disproportionately dangerous relative to their share of total vehicles. Although this 1,239 fatality number is not the full 12 months, like I told you, it's not the full 12 months, it's just the 11 months. It underscores that motorbike crashes contribute a very huge, large share of total road deaths. Aboboya. Let's come to Aboboya. Tricycle, the tricycle. While official National Road Safety Authority reports generally combine motorcycles and tricycles as cycles, available breakdowns show that tricycles make up around 25% of cycle crashes. Tricycles on 25%. This means tricycles are a notable factor in cycle-related collisions, even though they are still fewer than two-wheeled motorbikes. So the Okada and the Okada is very high, and there you have vehicles involved in crashes. 24,938. I'm not sure you had the number. 24,000. 938 vehicles involved. 10,087 buses, 8,303. Look at motorbikes. 6,548. 6,000, staggering 6,000. Staggering 6,000. Staggering 6,000. What do we do? We were in this country when the Eastward administration, the regional minister, his name will come. He sought to ban tricycles in this country. He sought to ban tricycles in this country. I must say, in this new administration, we even campaigned. We campaigned. Okado. If you remember, that will bring Okada. We will bring Okada. Okada has come. It is providing employment. I think there is a regulation pending assent, presidential assent. So in effect, there is no regulation. I am not aware that Okada regulation has received presidential assent. So in effect, they have, in other words, given us out. Yes, more or less. We have been given out. Look at the deaths on your screen. Look at it. And we are going and coming as if nothing is happening in our country. What disease, not even HIV, killed people like this 2025? Not even COVID-19 killed people like this in 12 months. Not even COVID-19 killed people like this. We are here, and our roads have been turned around. Good. Our roads have been turned around. Top 3 regions with the most deaths in 2025. Top 3 regions with the most deaths. Ashanti region. Tikoko Swanana. Yikromo. Eastern region. Hey! Greater Accra region. So we have Ashanti region 992. They are topping it with that rank. 649. Eastern region is second. Greater Accra with some 420. This is very bad. And like I said, permit me to repeat, no disease kills like this. And I must say, in our history, road safety history, the 2025 statistics has become more or less the worst. The worst. The top 5 regions with the most crashes. And there you have it. It's sad. Now, the demographic breakdown of the persons involved. Adults killed 2,621. Children killed 328. Out of these two numbers, the male or the men and the women, 2,000. Men endorse no men 2,352. Women 597. This is bad. We are killing our men, we are killing our women, we are killing our children. And there you have it on your screen. It's sad. I want to go for a quick breather. When I come back, we'll do more editorial. Please stay. I'll be right back.
A whole new beginning. Get used to it. I have stepped into my new beginning. Yesterday is gone. Yesterday of darkness is gone. A whole new beginning. Yeah, 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 yeah. Get used to it. I've stepped into my new level. See me watching me fly on eagle's wing. A whole new beginning.
Thank you very much, and let's head forward to some other editorials we have for you this evening. And our next editorial has to do with election and bribery, and you know what I'm talking about already. And democracy must not be for sale. Okay, democracy must never be for sale. I must say, democracy must never be for sale. For the highest bidder, a kronfua wowiska. Democracy must never be for sale. I want to get you, Mr. Politician. Let me get you that rhythm and that vibe before we kickstart this very editorial, which has to do with vote buy-in or bribery and reset. Are we able to set or reset our road sector? Would we be able to do it? Would we be able to reset our electioneering? Would we be able to reset the Galamsey menace? So now we are on elections. Kofi, if it is ready, you can roll it.
Rawlings established the National Commission on Democracy, NCD, shortly after the 1982 coup, and it employed it to survey civilian opinion and make recommendations that would facilitate the process of democratic transition. In March 1991, the NCD released a report recommending the election of an executive president, the establishment of a National Assembly, and
Yes, you, Mr. Politician. We're not blind, we're seeing you. You use the people's mystery for your prey, and you use war to be a business. Now I want you to tell the youths up now in the new millennium how long this will continue and how long you believe you have a loss. I wonder why politicians them won't go away. Rasta can't get no peace in this land. I wonder why politicians them won't go away. Rasta can't get no peace on the land. Rasta children run them way, drive them way. them come talk about election, I have been run them way, drive them way. When them come talk about election, I wonder why the old thief them won't go away. Can't get no peace in a yard. I wonder why old PJ won't go away. Can't get no peace down a yard. I told them, run them way, run them way. When them come talk about election, I know feel with that run them way. I have been give run them way. When them run come talk about election, Eddie, I wonder why politicians them won't go away. Rastaman can't get no piece of jungle. Wonder why politicians them won't go away. Bingy man can't get no peace in a jungle. Tivoli and jungle unite, drive them way, run them way. When them separate you with election, the beating them a friends, so run them way. Bingy man a run them way. When them come talk about election. As God live, we must unite. You think I never see you when you go to Switzerland, go bank up the people their money? You think I don't know so well then you buy places and properties all about where poor people can't reach to get back some of them tax money? Watch it. Depression, frustration. The poor man people hungry just like them. Frustration, why squad walk like man? Poor people money bank away. We no want no politics. Wonder why politicians them won't go away. Bingy man want some peace on the land. Sure. Wonder why politicians them won't go away. Bingy man we want some peace of the land. Kings and queens, president, all them do is oppress God's people. Prime ministers, underdogs, Catholic wild.
Right. Sorry about that. Let's go on. And that's my good man, Joseph Hill, Culture. Let's begin our editorial on the indiscipline and impunity of that politician and that voter. You and I, we are so indisciplined, and we do that with a lot of impunity. Ghana's democratic experience and experiment remains rightly one of Africa's most admired. But beneath the surface of peaceful pools and orderly transition of power lies a festering menace: vote buying and vote selling. This practice, where money or material benefits are exchanged for electoral support, corrodes democratic integrity, distorts representation, and circumvents the will of the people. In recent years, This phenomenon has risen in scale and brazenness. Afflicting national elections, parliamentary contests, and internal party primaries within Ghana's two major political parties, the New Patriotic Party, NPP, and the National Democratic Congress, NDC. The cumulative impact is a democracy under threat from commercialization. I want to take you back into time, take you back into the historical antecedents of this trajectory, unfortunate trajectory. National elections, presidential and parliamentary. Civic society observers, such as the Coalition of Domestic Election Observers, CODEO, documented allegations of vote buying during elections like the 2016, where cash and gifts were reportedly distributed to sway voters in constituencies such as Tolon and Sefi Akontomra. Listen, ahead of the 2024 general elections, the National Commission for Civic Education, NCCE, reported widespread perceptions of vote buying, with nearly 38.5% of respondents describing it as common nationally, and regional spikes such as 27.9% in Western North. Despite these indicators, prosecutions have been limited, partly due to difficulties in evidence gathering and enforcement. Internal party primaries, NPP and NDC. In early 2026, this very year, vote buying allegations boiled over into public scrutiny during internal party contests. The Office of the Special Prosecutor, OSP, confirmed investigations into vote buying, vote selling, and related misconduct in both the New Patriotic Party presidential primary, which happened in January 31st, 2026, and the NDC parliamentary primary in Ayawaso East, February. That's 7th of February, 2026. Pardon me. At the NDC primary, a candidate was alleged to have distributed some 32-inch televisions and some boiled eggs, motorbikes to delegates, and even to have incited an attack on an investigator, though he has denied it. I'm talking about Baba Jamal when the OSP got today. Civil society groups have condemned such practices as a bar to democracy values, particularly where individuals openly admit giving inducement with impunity. This internal party contest, once almost treated as private matters, have now become public concerns precisely because money now determines candidacy as much as popular will. And I know people who have acquired professional job And the name of their job is professional delegate. If the MP, if he can't go for the funeral, he will delegate them. He votes as a delegate and he takes big money. So his professional job is delegation. While Ghana has no comprehensive official database tracking all instances of vote buy-in across every election, existing data highlight troubling trends, perceptions, and prevalence. In survey findings, nearly 4 in 10 Ghanaians, indicated vote buying has or was highly prevalent in elections. And I said between nearly 4 in 10 Ghanaians. 4 in 10 Ghanaians. Regional variation. Incidence reports vary significantly across regions, suggesting socioeconomic drivers such as poverty and economic vulnerability heavily influence voter susceptibility. Resilience versus vulnerability. Despite negative perceptions, almost half of respondents said they would not participate in vote selling, indicating moral resistance within the electorate. But I can tell you confidently that currently people can beat their chest and take money and take television sets and take goodies and tell you, me, I sold my vote. The big one is this: what does the law say about all of this? Kofi, show the NDC what they did. Show them. What does the law say about this? Listen, existing legal framework and Ghana's legal architecture condemns vote buying in public elections. Section 33 of the Representation of the People's Law, 1992, PNDC Law 284, prohibits offering money or gifts to influence voter choices. Listen, Criminal Offences Act 1960 Act 29 criminalizes corruption, including bribery and bribery related to elections. Offenders in public elections may face fines, imprisonment, and disqualification from voting. Now, I want to take you to the legal loopholes. And that is what was sought after by the NDC yesterday. However, the law does not currently criminalize vote buying in intra-party contest, within the party contest. It doesn't. Civil society groups such as Occupy Ghana confirm that under current statute, vote buying during internal party primaries is not automatically a crime unless it can be prosecuted under general corruption laws, which rarely occurs. This gap has created a legal vacuum that allows party delegates and candidates to exchange inducements with little fear of prosecution. They know it will not go anywhere. They have deliberately left that spot of hole. They have. They have deliberately left that spot of hole. They have deliberately done that. Look at the items. Look at the items. The dangers of buying this democracy. I'll come back to the NDC and what transpired on last week, Saturday, and yesterday, and what Baba Jama has done today. Vote buying and selling undermine democracy in several fundamental ways. One, it distorts the will of the people. Allow them. People are expressing their civic right. Allow them. Instead of selling leaders based on policies, competence, and integrity, voters may be swayed by short-term incentives like television set, like motorbike. This weakens accountability. Number two, entrenches corruption networks. Where did they get the money from? Who are those funding them? Who are those funding them? People are donating. People are donating. They are donating to NPP and NDC. CPP and the rest also receive some donations. But these two major political parties, Osono and Umbrella, Chinye, Eyezu, Eyeza, Bakono friend, NPP for the end. This one is Eyezu, Eyeza, Ejo, Bodo. And NPP is what? Do Kokrodu, Eshi, Rado, Eshi. Naku for Oba, kick him. Eshi, Rado, Eshi, Rado. Nanabi Tiemu aha. Nanabi, what Tiemu aha. It entrenches corruption networks. Corruption networks. Next to lead. Dr. Bawumia, next to lead. Next to lead. People are donating 300 cars. And I know Solomon, is it Solomon Wusu or Solomon something? He has petitioned the special prosecutor on this Bawumia car. Next to lead. I am talking about elections, briberies in this country of ours. Next to lead, and that's the picture. Next to lead. About 300 vans next to lead. The OSP has done nothing about it. At least we haven't heard from him about this petition written to him by Solomon Owusu. He has written to him several months back. We have heard nothing. Politicians who succeed through monetizing or giving inducements may regard public office as a return on investment, perpetuating rent-seeking behavior rather than public service. People will sell their family properties and get into power with no people. Africa Watch magazine told us people who have sold their family properties to get into power, and they have sought to retrieve thousandfolds of all of that. Africa. Almost every African president, almost, I said almost, because this question was asked about. I know of John Mahama, they have asked him, I don't know if Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, whether he has answered, whether he has a Swiss account. Ask your politicians, your president, African president, if you have a Swiss account. Yes. So it is money, fame, and power. That is all you want. Money, fame, power. Money, fame, power. When we give you the power, you are unable to use it. Look at the things. Look at them. You are unable to use it. Number 3, it promotes inequality and functionalism. Financially powerful candidates dominate. Galamsey 4. Illegal miners. They are sponsoring people. I am telling you. They are sponsoring people. Candidates. So if you don't have money, how much does it cost to become an MP in Ghana? How much does it cost to become a president in Ghana? Google search that. You will see the outcome. So many dollars. Even that Codeo report has been quite charitable. So many dollars. So financially powerful candidates dominate, sidelining grassroots leaders with better ideas but fewer resources. Who need resources? If you don't have the resources, they won't allow you. Yes, because when you go cry, they will be asking you for money. You don't have money. How can you give them the money? If you make the animals, the poultry animals, the cocks, if you make them hungry, and you come and you put some small maize over there, what would they do? Kofi, what would they do? They will wrestle over it. They will fight over it. Everybody needs money. You have billions of dollars sitting in your accounts. Billions of dollars. Since 1992, Rawlings time, Chairman Rawlings, people have paid. You know, previously, people don't take bribes and inducements. 1992 elections. When you go to certain villages, they will give you palm wine to take to Accra. They will give you brodier banchin, plantain and cassava. Bring it to Accra. Come and eat. They are happy with you. Chairman Rawlings time. His party and he himself fell short of it, of their probity, accountability. Are we not in this country where the Okuja Blackways, we saw so many thousands of Ghana cedis in bags in their car boot? It is not only the Cecilia the power, no. I am talking about bribery and corruption in elections. It erodes institutional trust. So the Electoral Commission will do anything. The party will do anything. We don't trust you. We don't trust you, Bako say. NDC, MPP, we don't trust you. The people say they don't trust you. They will take you the money because when you go, you won't come again. Yabe Jimuskano, Baba Jama, Yabe Jimuskano, because Mokoye Humu Biom. So it erodes the trust. Family. How can we solve this evil canker that has risen its ugly head in this country? We have to do more. That is why I believe the NDC missed a huge chance, huge opportunity to crack the whip and let the whole world know. I am tempted to exempt John Mahama. Yes. Because even though he could have done it better or earlier, he didn't do it. But he cracked the whip when, through his communication, minister in charge of communication, cracked the whip on Baba Jamal, let me just put it that way, and repealed his appointment as ambassador for Nigeria. But the NDC, through their 3-member committee, I'll be showing you their findings, got a huge opportunity yesterday night, and they messed it up. Me, it simply tells me I can't believe you, Fifi Kwete, NDC. I can't trust you. Let me go through this official script and I'll come and talk about it. What are the professed solutions I want to prefer to you this afternoon? The integrity of Ghana's democracy hangs on decisive action. If we want to do this, we have to be decisive. 1, criminalize vote buying in internal party elections. You do not have to wait till you get to this 3-member committee chaired by Totobi Kwache for you to come and tell us, that we have some laws, as if you didn't know. Yunus Afuseni, are you telling us that you didn't know? And that lacuna, that vacuum, it has not played to your advantage since. Come on, we are no longer kids in this country. We've stayed in this country for over 40 years. We have witnessed party go, party come. We have seen so many things. You can't play with our minds. You got a golden opportunity. Like Asamoah Gyan at the 2010 World Cup in South Africa. Score! Score! And you missed it. Score the goal and you missed it. Then you come in front of camera to come and tell who's what. Score the goal, you missed it. This is ball. Only keeper in the post. Score the goal. You have missed it. And you are coming to dilly-dally and cover the thing up. We can't trust you. We can't trust you. Let me go through my script here. Listen. Criminalize the vote buying in internal party elections. Criminalize it. Let's strengthen enforcement mechanisms like the CIDs, the OSPs, and the Attorney General's Department. You see, they know what they will do or they can do for this country to be like Rwanda. Even here, Benin, here, Togo. She. Beacon of democracy. Kotoka International Airport. We are changing it to Accra. They know what to do, because if you leave them to manage their political parties, they can build their political party as a machine, as a vehicle, as a war vehicle, and they can win power with that war vehicle. But when you leave the country to them, and I'm not talking about NDC, there's 2 parties, MPP and NDC. Pa, 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 pa. Pa, pa. Enhance civic education. National campaigns led by the National Commission on Civic Education. Political parties and civil society must educate voters about the long-term harms of vote selling and promote ethical electoral participation. transparent financing. Political parties should enhance strict financial transparency and internal discipline to deter inducements within primaries and general elections. The very last one here, citizen vigilance. We have to open our eyes. You see Kufu over there. Open your eyes. Open your eyes. Ordinary Ghanaians must resist short-term gains that compromise democratic foundations and report violations to watchdogs or enforcement agencies. Finally, Ghana's democracy is resilient, but it is not impervious. Vote buying and selling are not victims of circumstances, but of policy gaps, and socio-economic pressures. Unless Ghana addresses this with legal reforms, institutional resolve, and civic enlightenment, the very essence of free and fair elections will become hollow rhetoric. Now, please do share your messages. I'll be reading them pretty shortly. Kofi, show me that findings by the NDC by way of the 3-member committee. And that 3-member committee was led by the Venerable former Information Minister, Totobi Kwache. So you have Totobi Kwache and also Inusa Fuseni, lawyer, and Georgette MFA Fuga, Esquire. So I'll be coming back to this pretty shortly. Please watch this.
Asampayetia Obayansa fusu wo bunibia wankana asam Tema futu sam kakre wa asupeme Yo kofi Oman ya woman Omani ya memana Genyi bebi ako Wachata ya warenyi Wonsom Wanyinyi pa Kasajipa wofyoye Gamo yembera ye Ebe ya Nena Omaya umano Omaya memana Ati waye no ya Nyamichada Nyamana renya Wonso wanyinyi pa Sawa ya wanabe Gamo yembera ye Ebe ya Nena Wonso wanyinyi pa Sazipa ofyoyo Kamo yembera ye Ebe ya Efiana Amabe ya Efiana Amabe yo Asite be ya Efiana Oh Amabe ya Efiana Yana Kamo yembera ye Ebe ya Obra you arabo Amabe ya Efiana Emina Kamo yembera ye Ebe ya Efiana Ese Amabe ya Efiana
All right, thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Let's go on. Let's go into that report, and there you have it, right there. This is the report. This 3-member committee you can see on top of the screen over there. You can see their first finding. This is the report they sent to FEC, the Functional Executive Committee of the ruling or the governing NDC. Having examined the evidence before us, including video footage, candidate statements on the public record, and submissions from all aspirants, the committee is satisfied that widespread inducement and vote buying took place during the Ayawaso East Parliamentary Primary of 7 February 2026. Let's continue. It says, it is important to state at the outset that our findings are institutional in nature. They are not directed at the character or long-term commitment of any individual aspirant. All the candidates are valued members of the party who have contributed in various ways to its growth and electoral success. The issue before us is not one of personalities, but of process. The distribution of items such as motorbikes and television sets to delegates on the day of a primary is by its very nature an act of inducement. It is neither necessary nor reasonable to suppose that such gestures have no effect on human conduct. The natural and foreseeable response to the receipt of a material benefit in the context of a decision is that it influences that decision. This inducement automatically created conditions that undermined the perception and integrity of a level playing field. This committee does not suggest that every delegate who received such items was bought, nor do we impugn the integrity of the many who voted on genuine convictions. However, it is a reasonable and unavoidable conclusion that gifts of this character and scale given directly to voters prior to or in the course of an election, an ongoing election, were sufficiently substantial in nature to be construed as inducement. The act of offering such inducement is itself the breach. It need not be demonstrated that each individual recipient changed their vote. The assertion that vote buying and inducement during elections are historical precedents and that the Ayawaso East primaries should therefore be exempt from scrutiny is immaterial to the core issue. A political tradition as distinguished as ours must periodically reflect and recalibrate. Concerned members across all levels of the party have voiced grave apprehensions regarding this monetization. Consequently, we submit that the NDC must now act decisively to signal its unwavering intent to confront this challenge head on. Accordingly, the committee is of the view that the integrity of the process could best be protected by annulling the results of the Ayawaso East constituency primaries. We recognize, however, that this recommendation carries significant legal and practical implications, including the fact that the NDC's constitution does not contain provisions for the annulment of elections. The Ayawaso East primaries were supervised and the results certified by the Electoral Commission. The Commission's deadline for filing the party's candidates for the 3rd March by-election is imminent. The determination of the appropriate course of action ultimately rests with the Functional Executive Committee, FEC, or the National Executive Committee, NEC, acting within the party's constitution and in consultation with relevant authorities. The last slide. We are acutely aware of the time, resources, and goodwill invested by all aspirants, as well as the over 1,000 delegates who participated in good faith. Any decision taken will affect committed party members who acted out of loyalty and conviction. It is therefore imperative that whatever course is adopted be clearly communicated as a step toward strengthening, not fracturing the party. Family, this is the finding. They gave them 2 days, the 3 of them, Chairman Totobi Kwache, former Information Minister, and private legal practitioner Georgette MFA Fuga, and also private legal practitioner, former Lands and Natural Resources Minister, lawyer Inusa Fuseini. Now, Fifi Kwete came in the evening on behalf of FEC or NEC or whatever. Fifi Kwete, he came and communicated to us, Ghanaians, in a nutshell, Baba Jama has been pardoned to go. They have beaten his pattern, his back. Baba, and yes, I bium. Ko. Baba, and yes, I bium. Ko. Hey! You missed it. So many theories. If NDC, if you were serious, you would have taken more resilient actions than you did. Listen, we acknowledge the fact that you are saying, block it. Let the person who will take NDC to court, let the person take NDC to court. Nullify the election as the majority was suggesting. And even the 3-member committee. Nullify it and let Baba Jama or somebody in your party take the issue to court and let us see. You failed it. You missed it. They are all nice rhetorics. We will add 4 people to the 3 to make a roadmap on that, and these are nice rhetorics. Listen, the Ghanaian voter is deep now. Forget about MPP. Here is it Bande? Is it Bande? The other one, computer. That computer man. Yeah. I love his presentation, but I didn't like the way he poses. Every time you want to bring your position into it, it's not good. Forget about MPP. Whether they gave or they didn't. And I mean, with respect to the 31st January presidential primaries, people give 500, people give 700. Brian Nom Baumia 500. Hey, people paid. I'm telling you, people paid. Their own mouth, total, they said it. They paid to them, the delegate, they paid to them. They have not issued any communique on it. They have not done any meeting on it. Forget about MPP. Small time, then you go and bring your opponent. When they gave you the ball, your people, you cried, there is no 500, there is no 600, there is no 700. 3,000 televisions. Do you know how much a flat screen 32 inches costs? So it is not the 300, the 500 and the 700 Baumia and Kennedy Poe and the rest gave. Yours is huge because you are in power. Is it true? Yours is huge because you're in power. Nullify the election. Now you've missed it. Papa Jamal has gone ahead. He's going to file. Obviously, he's going to win and enter into parliament. There are good questions coming up from my NDC friends who say, who in that orchestra, who is in that parliament house, who has not given bribe before? They all pay. But we said we needed a reset. Ghanaians said they needed a reset. And that is why overwhelmingly we kept MPP at the base and we brought NDC up. You could have given us a better shining example. This opportunity, you missed it, NDC. Going for a breather. When I return, I'll talk about Joy News's Galamsey, paying for Galamsey. Hey, on my way, I will show you something. Kofi, get it ready. I'll be right back. Please wait. Don't go anywhere. Just a second. I'll be back.
Omar
Thank you very much. And I'm back. I want to show you a Joy News documentary. And kudos to my brothers at Joy News. Kudos to you. Listen, when I was at Capital Radio, the match celebrated Erastus Asaridonko was my news editor. Yes, Erastus. And the Ashanti Bureau of the Joy News, the Love FM crew that produced this, I think you've done very well. Yes. Listen, Amansie Central. Yanga sasini abodenden pa ebinum wi moja nanananum ekagu ye nyade to ho mayen wodi anum de anisika penti Amansie Central DCE MCE enum de anisika pe sika pe. I mean, they say John Mahama is about to relieve you of your possession. Because with this evidence, Kofi, play that thing, show it to them. Listen.
Our investigation began as whispers of an organized extortion scheme kept resurfacing, with stories shared quietly among miners who speak only in cautious tones. The fragmented accounts pointed towards a task force allegedly operating under the authority of the District Chief Executive of Amansie Central, Emmanuel Obeng Ajeman. According to the patterns we observed, miners were said to be paying 3,000 Ghana cedis for every Chanfan machine, one leg as it is termed, while others pay 30,000 Ghana cedis and more for every excavator in usage. Our investigation also uncovered receipts and warrant stickers being issued to guarantee uninterrupted illegal operations when payments were made.
The whole issue, I know more country and good police for them. If you go back, even though it's all more a year more for less than and the woman that will miss it, excavator 700. 700 million. So if I know you for you, and no idea, and I can't ensure what this form of us with
These allegations demanded the deeper inquiry, but our strongest evidence came from a recorded phone call with the District Chief Executive. In the tape, he confirms that the task force collects monies and that it operates under his instructions.
Assembly may as DC, Mama na Sakonya na so nkonkoye. Ona we mining desk officer. It is a Akonya ten o si yan na enye dia fine ye ka ho asem. E na meka jo say the benya o raise complaints here. O start ejuma we almost 1 month ni on one leg ni. Miners are on your encounter. Ah, my friend no. Omo bro 20. Omo friend nka ho. Obia wa frɛ me bia ni ho a me ma people ndia frɛ malam me ka kyerɛ ne sɛ ene ne nkɔ kasa na yama ne 2 minutes wonje.
It is at this point that we confirmed the cash payment in exchange for galamsey. We met some illegal miners who detailed the exact process for making payments for Chanfan machines.
One machine money over 20,000.
Into no excavator bako
30,000, 40,000, 50,000, 300 million.
Masa?
One, and this local tell me, you know, book my doing 50,000, 60,000.
And a Chanfan,
Chanfan is 3,000.
That's a local show.
And on the graduate from a young but this year in Africa. From your Saturday Ghana, or money, but this year, you know, Master to be anybody. I know Master TV.
I know your wine policy excavator 3,000, your wine policy managed by
your policy. A best system. Not just the NPP family, the system. Also, on my new program, saying a blast of assembly, nobody. I do is a wish you cannot. Somewhat I say, I do yes here. I'm going to day for phone number. I do miss a galam saying in the end person. So, any assembly, I'm more fast with the revenue. Our brother is here.
The president needs to crack the whip on MMDCs within their localities. They are the superintending heads of whatever happens at the local level. And mind you, Galamsey is not happening in Greater Accra. It's happening in the hinterlands. The communities where these MMDCs are caretakers and they hold power within that locality.
The consequences of this alleged extortion is palpable. While the country grapples with the Galamsey crisis, the Amansia Central District becomes a microcosm of how corruption can paralyze progress. This miner, Kofi Wusu, angry yet helpless, told us that
faces. Look at their faces. And this is just a microcosm of what is happening at districts where mining takes place. So I understand there's going to be an audit of your accounts. Audit of your accounts. Let us audit the account. Yes, let us audit. This behavior will not take Ghana anywhere. Sikeni Bre. I read for money. What is his name? Emmanuel Ajimai. Amansia Central. DC. You see, the buck stops with you. Hey, technocrat, be a O2 phobia, whoever is advising you, he may not be sacked, but the buck stops with you because you are the district chief. You sit and chairs dissect meetings. You don't care about the water your people, that Amansia Central people are drinking. Galamsey people, all they need is to pay 30,000 for excavator and pay 3,000 for chanfan. And then you, Emmanuel Ajimai, DCE for Amansia Central, you allow them, give them a sticker for them to go and, excuse my friend, foolishly mine. You are a disaster. And John Dramani Mahama, like you have indicated already through Felix Kwacho Fosu, please, this man should not spend next week being DCE with the excuse that he's being investigated. Please remove him. And let us audit everybody. John Mahama, what was saying I heard the Galamsey? I'm told you, we the media, we started the Galamsey fight la. Before the Ghanaians will join, we started the fight. And if MPP lost, and it's because of COVID-19 and Galamsey might have taken a huge part of it. Of course, the economy did something. Galamsey, if you do not tackle this Galamsey menace, John Mahama, if you do not tackle this menace, listen, let Naimos go to Amansia Central. Let Naimos go there. And those who are on record that they have paid money to that central account of Amansia Central, please get them arrested. Get them arrested. Because they knew they were perpetuating illegality. They went ahead to pay it. And now they are saying what? This is our show for today. Enjoy this song. When I come back, I'll give you my African proverb as we wrap up the show for today. Kofi.
What
Amen. Kofi, thank you very much. And this is our show for today. And we'll be back on Friday. I'm looking at the cocoa. Today, John Mahama is in emergency cabinet meeting. I want to listen to the outcome. By Friday, John, I don't know what the outcome has become. I have been on air for the past 2 hours. But whatever it is, John Mahama, by 7 days, you have to pay the cocoa farmers. I will talk about the Transparency International thing. Corruption. After Queen. It's just one mark. Kofi, after the Queen. It's just one mark. Well, 1 year now, so no. They say 2 years. 2 years. Yeah, best start your counter down. God grant us a life. 2028 a near tree. The river that forgets its source will surely dry up. This is my closing African proverb for today. My name is Kofi Asante Mensah. I want to say a very big thank you to Kofi Justice Kluche and Kofi Francis Entry Kofi Berry. To our bosses, we say thank you. This is our show, Pulse of the Week, Midweek Edition, Special Editorial. Kofi Asante Mensah saying bye-bye to you. Ta-ta!
are going, heaven knows where we are going, but we know we will get there. We are going, heaven knows where we are going, but we know we will get there. We are going, heaven knows where we are going, but we know we will get there. Boom, boom, ti-boom, ti-boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, ti-boom, ti-boom, boom, boom. We will get there. Heaven knows how we will get there. We know we will get there. We are going, heaven knows where we are going, but we know we will get there. Boom, boom, ti-boom, ti-boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, ti-boom, ti-boom, boom, boom. It will be hard, we know, that the road will be muddy and rough, but we will get there. Heaven knows how we will get there. We know we will get there. Boom, boom, ti-boom, ti-boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, ti-boom, ti-boom, boom, boom. It will be hard, we know, that the road will be muddy and rough, but we will get there. Heaven knows how we will get there. We know, we know, we will. We will get there. Heaven knows how we will get there, but we know